Okay, the way we do things, you must have two sets of tanks. We use a propane tank and an oxygen tank. When you're dealing with the tanks, you must do this on this way. You gotta turn the knob first. Make sure you open the oxygen. As you can see, the gauge going up. This is the first gauge that needs to go up. After that, you turn the wheel here to give the amount of pressure you need to start this gauge. If you do not do this and you open it immediately, you can damage this gauge. So you have to do it slowly until you have the amount of pressure desired. I normally do it around 18 psi so I can have enough pressure on my gauge. Okay? Same thing you do with the gas tank or the propane. When this is, make sure this is shut down completely. When it's kind of loose, it means it's close. You open your tank first. You see this gauge going up. No problem. Then you come to the knob and start turning it little by little until you get the pressure desired. Normally, I would do this around 5 kPa. Okay, so now we're moving forward to begin a smelting, so you'll understand how things work. This is the torch. This torch is used also to cut metal because it has this handle right here. Normally we don't use this because we don't need too much power. This is enough power to melt anything that goes in its path. So you will see it working in a few minutes. You must also have a crucible where you're going to dump the metal. It could either be any size you want, depending on how much gold you're going to be melting. This is another crucible. This is a brand new one, so you'll know how they look. Okay, and this is just the same thing in a different size. Alright, you must have a rod. This rod is to stir the gold when it's at the liquid stage. Like I said, you will see how things work in a minute. You must have also the ingot thing where you're gonna dump it. So you got to be ready with you have two sizes here or one bigger size over here. This is basically the same thing, but you can make a bigger bar or a square bar, and I will show you how to use this in a minute. Also, this must be secured tight and very clean on every end, so the gold will not spill on the corners. So we're going to use this as well in a few minutes. You also have to have borax. Borax is to actually put the gold together when you're melting it. So this is another chemical that we might be able to find at jewelry places, or if not, we can provide this for you. You gotta have regular salt. Salt will also help you know, put the metals together. It'll clean up all the trash that is inside the metal, and when you're pouring, it's going to be real clean. So you'll see it in action in a few minutes. Once we are done with the melting and this dries up, we're going to use basically a set of pliers so we can grab the crucible and then dump it in there. Once it's solid again, we're going to open it and put it here on a bucket like this. This is nothing but a vegetable cooker, so you can put water in it, and it also has one of these chemicals to clean all the dirtiness from the metal. So you leave it there for a few minutes. At this point, I'm going to cut the video now, and I'm going to start doing the melting.